know I look awful and I feel awful. I actually meant to vlog all week and I never got around to it. Today is Friday, April 9th, and I just can't stop crying. I went to see Godzilla and King Kong, and I only went because King Kong's in it, because I hated the last few Godzilla movies. They were god awful, and I feel like anybody who actually watches movie knows that they were pretty bad. But the King Kong movies were great, especially the one with Jack Black. I mean, of course, I love anything Jack Black does, but anyway, the point is, I'm sitting in the theater, and this is my first time reactivating my AMC A List membership. And my first time back in the movies since our last lockdown. And I'm there, I'm by myself and I'm having such a good time. I do prefer to watch movies alone. And all I can think about is how much I miss my ex-boyfriend. And how I just want to lean over and just, this is when we would comment to each other, give each other a look. The last time I was in this theater, this exact same theater, we were watching a movie together. And debating the intricacies on the way home and all that good stuff. And I'm just, I don't know why I'm still so upset. If today's April 9th, then in 2 days it'll have been a month. And I don't understand why I'm still so sad. Why do I keep crying? And I mean daily. I cry at least 3 times a day. Every day. I've never felt so pathetic and alone in my life. I'm sure you're wondering, what happened? Why'd you guys break up? I'll give you the quick rundown. We were together for, I guess it was, we met in the end of July of 2020. He dumped me on March 11th. And it was nothing I did. It was literally it's not you, it's me. I'm just not in the place to be in a relationship right now speech, right? And obviously we've all seen that movie, we've all read that book, but it was so foreign to me because every time I've entered a relationship has been for an actual reason. And now I get why they get so upset in those movies, because it's it's easy, if you're cheating on me or you're disrespecting me or I just hate you, I just don't like you anymore, we're fighting all the time, that's easy. But when there doesn't seem to be anything, we didn't fight or argue once. I didn't find a single flaw. I was never annoyed with his presence, not even a little bit. It was to the point where I was I understand. And I've never, my longest relationship before this was 10 months. And I've never understood how people can be yeah, I want to hang out with this person for the rest of my life. Let's sign legal documents. I've never understood that, really. But I could see it with him. It's not just that I'm really happy. I mean, I am, but there's also no down part. I feel even if we were to lose our housing and we were homeless living on the street, at least we'd still have jokes, at least we would still be happy. it's like I still feel like I'm living a nightmare. I'm like, how do I feel so strongly about you, but you don't feel the same way about me? And why? Like, he's like, you're great. I'm like, awesome. So if you could like stop trying to end our relationship. And like, I'm so easy, which is probably part of my problem. I mean, I'd be like, he could have just asked for a break and that would have been less traumatic for me. He could be like, hey, I just need you to like not speak to me for like 3 months. I'm gonna go out and like fuck like 12 other girls. And I'd be like, I mean, okay, you know, because I'm not really like that. Like, I'm not that, it's not that deep for me. Like, I could understand that. Would I be slightly annoyed? Of course. Of course I'd be annoyed. Would I be jealous? Yes. But, like, I could put up with that. But you're just saying you don't even want to send memes to me anymore. You don't want to text me back. We're not watching. This is stupid, okay? But we were watching WandaVision together, and he dumped me on the day that we were supposed to watch the season finale, and I didn't watch it for like 3 weeks because I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And when Falcon was released, I didn't want to watch it because I was like, this is like our thing. Like, you watched me put in the password for Disney Plus because I thought that we had this beautiful common interest, and look, it's being dramatic. It's whatever. He's just a person, and I'm also just a person. And sometimes in life, things don't go the way that you want, and I need to stop taking things so personally. And oh my god, it's a big ass mosquito. It's terrifying. I need to stop taking things so personally, and you know, just be okay with being alone, which used to not be hard. I've been alone for so long. Come in here. I made myself some steak. I have a binge eating disorder, and I really wanted to stop and get fast food because I couldn't stop crying all the way back from the theater. And in the end, decided if I'm gonna get anything, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and cook something, because that's the least, like, you know, bad option here. And so I bought this overpriced steak that I'm sure I cannot afford. I'm so very sure, but it's here. I'll show you in a second. Isn't she lovely? Yeah, it's too big, obviously. There's no way that I can finish it, but honestly, I just want like a bite or two. Or 12. No, like a bite or two is probably fine. And then I'll just save the rest for like breakfast and lunch tomorrow. Anyways, I guess I just wanted to update you guys for things that aren't depressing. Finished building my home gym. Canceled my gym membership because now I have home gym stuff. I'm supposed to go back to school in like a week or two. And as far as my mental health, I've only contemplated suicide 3 times today, which is an improvement. So let's take our little wins, yeah? It's good. You didn't say bye to hustle. He just wants me. I